Hey, I'm Matt. Today I want to show you 5 small tools every woodworker should have in their shop.
Cool.
And if you stick around, I'll give you a bonus of one that's insanely expensive.
Okay, wait a minute. Now, Matt, I love you, but 5 tools at $30 each, that's $150, and it's not my birthday. So let's talk about some alternatives that can be had for almost nothing.
If you don't pick up any other tool on this list, get one of these for your shop or your toolbox. If I needed to drive a screw up into this tight space, my regular drill won't even fit in there. I can use this right angled adapter to get in there.
Yeah, those are good if you don't lose it in a drawer somewhere because you hardly ever need it. But you know what else is good? Instructions. Look, the drill won't fit in there, but why do you really need this? Is it because you put it together in the wrong order because you didn't read the instructions? We've all been there. Read the instructions.
Instructions. Not here.
But what if I decide to add a drawer later? Just make the drawer the same height as the slot and stick it in there. You don't need drawer slides, or use wooden drawer slides. If you've really got to have your metal drawer slides, attach them to a board, put glue on the back side of the board, and glue it to the side of the slot.
Sticking with a drill theme, I've got this center punch as a spring-loaded center punch or nail set. These things are awesome to have in the shop.
Yep, those things are awesome, and they really help when you need to start a hole for your drill bit. But do you know what else works? A pointy screwdriver, or an awl, or a nail, or the drill you were about to use to make a hole. Next.
Number 3 on the list, gator lift. All you do is slip it onto the sheet and then pick up.
This is a tool that helps you pick up full sheets of plywood with just one hand, and I figure it works. But you know what else works? Making your kids do it. You know what? This is a lot less work than that gator lift, and they need the exercise anyway.
Daddy, there are nails in the board.
Well, don't pick it up by that part.
Number 4 on the list is the Masca Twin Jig. If you're a beginner woodworker on a budget, the Masca Twin Pocket Hole Jig is one of the most affordable jigs you can get to get you started making projects.
Look, I'm not really a pocket hole guy, but what is a pocket hole other than a toenailed screw? You don't need a pocket hole jig. Watch this. Just make sure your screws are the right length before you do this. See, now you can always make your own pocket hole jig just by getting a little piece of wood and drilling a hole in it just right. Then you just stick your screw right in there and send it into the wood. Pocket holes are stupid.
Number 5, by far the most used tool I've ever owned. I've used this thousands of times. It's a Swiss Army knife.
Wait a minute, I call foul. That tool is $32.83. Matt, what happened to 5 tools under $30? And more importantly, why do you need 2 can openers in your pocket? But let's say I'm out and I need a screwdriver. Maybe I'm at a restaurant and the table is wobbly. Well, here's your alternative. Let it go. Oh, but I'm at a friend's house and there's a light fixture that needs repair. You know what? Let it go. That's not your house. You don't need to fix that. You're in your car and a part comes loose. Let it go. You can come back to that thing later. Maybe you need a toothpick. Maybe you got a piece of lettuce stuck in your teeth and you can't get it out with your fingernail. You know what? If it's that small, let it go. You're a guy. You don't care about these things. I know 5% of my audience are women. I love you. Please ignore that part. You know you've got stuff in your purse to give to them anyway. Okay, you're fishing and you catch a fish, but you forgot your fillet knife. How are you going to clean that fish? You know what you're going to do with that fish? That's right. Let it go. You shouldn't have forgotten your stinking fillet knife. Why are you going fishing without that thing? You know what? This will just help you remember next time not to forget your stuff when you go fishing. And look, I get it. We carry pocket knives. I carry a pocket knife. I think it's an important tool to have with you. But let's say you're more the minimalist type and you have one of those tiny front pocket wallets and don't have room for a bunch of bulky stuff. Well, take a razor blade, stick it in a piece of paper, and shove that in your tiny wallet.
This is my bonus pick. This is a Start brand combination square. It's insanely expensive. Is it worth it? This thing's $100, sometimes a little less if it's on sale for a 6-inch combination square.
I used to use these a lot. So much, in fact, that I spent some money to get a nicer one. Lost the ruler. Know what else is square? This probably. Or this. Oh, but it needs to be really square. Well, here's how you check that. All you have to do is take your cheap square and compare it to enough other cheap things that should be square. This is fine. It's at least good enough for anything I'm ever going to build. They sell aluminum ones at Harbor Freight for $2.99. Go around the store and compare it to the other squares until you find one you like, then take a marker and write the name of the brand you wish it was on the other side. There, I just saved you $250. You can say thanks by hitting the like button or subscribing if you haven't done that already. Now, I want to say thanks to Matt and 731 Toolworks for all... Hey, this is Future David. Don't you hate when people do this? I just noticed that I said 731 Toolworks. It's 731 Woodworks. There was no implication. I know he talks about tools a lot, but 731 Woodworks. I watch just about every video he releases. I should know this. For always putting out great content and showing me a bunch of tools that I can't afford, but I really wish that I had. If you want to see me poke some fun at some other creators, well, click on this little, I want to say thanks to Matt and 731 but 730, what is it, 731? It's probably a Bible verse.